Hello, friends. Welcome to Jesus Freaks. This book we always show you. It's about the persecuted and martyred church, ancient and modern days. We just talked about Bartholomew, one of the 12 apostles. Today we're in 2011, called Always Ready. Pastor Mario Acidre, Philippines, 2011. We're going to jump right in. We give you the warning. These these stories are tough. We always warn you ahead of time. If you're sensitive, don't listen to this podcast. There's some death and bad stuff in here. And not a lot of pleasant stuff in here. We're dealing with torture and we're dealing with other things. So if this is not your cup of tea, there's no condemnation. We do poetry and we do Bible teaching. So if this doesn't work for you, hey, we just don't want to harm you. So we just like to be fair and give you the heads up. Pastor Mario Acidre was at home with his family on Saturday evening. Like many pastors, he was probably thinking about the next day's service. Mario's wife, Mayang, and their 3 children had already gone to bed. Without warning, a man with a gun walked in the front room of their house, pointed the gun at Mario, and shot him 4 times in the abdomen. Holy crap. Can you imagine? You're in your house, your kids and your wife are asleep, guy walks in the front door and just shoots you without warning. Bam, 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 bam. Mario, God, man. Well, a week and a half ago, they tried to kick Dwight's door down across the street, scared the crap out of Dwight. Mario Acidre grew up in a Muslim family, but later became a Christian. After becoming a pastor, Mario opened his home for Bible studies and worship gatherings. But Mario and his family lived on a Muslim-dominated island of Jolo, southwest of Mindanao. Many Muslims were not happy to have Christians in their midst, and they were even more unhappy that this Christian pastor was telling others about Jesus. In the days before his murder, Mario reportedly shared the gospel with Muslim parents at a school. Just before the shooting, he told Muslim vendors that he didn't believe the amulets they sold could provide protection for him because he believed in Jesus. Mario longed to share the light of Christ with the Muslims around him. He knew it was dangerous. He had been threatened to stop his witnessing or pay the consequences. Still, he kept on witnessing. In fact, he had told Mayang that they must always be ready to face death for doing God's work. Mayang was awakened by the gunshot. She called for help, and Mario was taken to the hospital. He died from his injuries 2 days later. Upon learning of his death, a Muslim neighbor who had experienced Mario's kindness shed tears of grief. So, a Muslim guy, his neighbor, experienced this guy's kindness, and even though he wasn't the same faith, he's a Muslim, the guy that died was a Christian, he still grieved for him, and he shed tears of grief for him. That's the fruit of the Spirit. My favorite 3 unsung heroes in the fruit of the Spirit is goodness, kindness, and gentleness. You can be good, kind, and gentle to anybody, and those things matter. This guy's goodness, this guy's kindness to his Muslim neighbor. He didn't condemn his Muslim neighbor. He didn't beat him up for not being a Christian. He just, in kindness, tried to share the truth with him. Probably tried to help him, do things for him. Even though he didn't share the same faith, he still was kind to him. And because of that kindness, this Muslim shed a tear for a dead Christian that one of his Muslim brothers, probably one of his Muslim brothers, killed. Now that tell you the power of goodness, kindness, gentleness, the fruit of the Spirit that lives inside of us. It's the Spirit's fruit. It's the 9 things coming out of the Spirit: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. And against such things there is no law. This is walking in the law, and that's why love is the first one. This is all love. The fruit of the Spirit all equals love, because God's Spirit is all about love. That was a good closing to that. Wow. This is Always Ready, Pastor Mario Acidre, who became a Muslim martyr in his faith in the Philippines 15 years ago. 2000. He's been with the Lord for 15 years. What a blessed man he is. Now here's a scripture at the end. Now most people would be willing to die for an upright person, though someone might perhaps be willing to die for a person who is especially good. But God showed his great love for us by sending Christ to die for us while we were still sinners. Paul the Apostle, who was martyred in AD 65. That's Romans 5, 7, and 8. Always ready. There you go. Whole 5 minutes today. So there you go. Jesus freaks. Again, remember your brothers and sisters in chains as if you were in chains. And because someday we may be in chains, and that's not a fear-based thing, that's a reality thing. And we're remembering them now, and if our day comes, then God will remember us, because we remember our brothers and sisters now in the time of peace for us. When our time of trouble comes, God will remember us, because we remember. These are seeds sown to your own future. We don't do it for that reason, but God remembers. And he honors those who honor him and our brothers and sisters. That's just the way the kingdom works. So, love you, can't get enough of you. We will see you tomorrow. You have a blessed day. We appreciate you.